30, Stephen Curry. At center, 7 feet 1 inch, number 34, Shaquille O'Neal. At power forward, standing 6'11", number 21, Tim Duncan. The other forward, standing 6'8", number 6, LeBron James. The other guard, at 6'6", number 23, Michael Jordan. Billy Donovan is your head coach. The starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. A look at the starting group for the Magic. We've got Worthy. Kobe is out there with West, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Howard in at the center position. And for Chicago, Duncan is out there with O'Neal. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Curry. And it's Jordan in at the 2 guard. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight, both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
Now here's Curry. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Curry's got his team on the board to start the game for Chicago.
There isn't a shot Steph Curry doesn't have a feel for. Floaters, runners, whatever. The tougher, the better.
Here is Howard. Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Here's Kobe. 6 on the shot clock.
Jordan is an aggressive defender now. Excels at getting into his man and making things hard.
Great communication on the alley-oop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
And both free throws good for Howard. And here are the Bulls now. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. We talked about the seemingly unending difficulties Giannis presents to a defensive game plan. One that Coach pointed out was, you're going to have to be very early with fouls. He said Giannis can create so much contact and get you in foul trouble early and can hurt your team down the road. So they'll try to keep their arms straight up while contesting shots. Guys?
Thanks, David. That's good from O'Neal.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man. about a seventh of a ton, and yet unstoppable.
Now here's West. Here's Howard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Howard. Mike Scott's checked in for the Bulls. Howard hits them both. For Chicago, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Curry on the wing. Back to Jordan. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Jordan against Bryant. There's the triple. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Passes it to Jordan. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. It's Curry outside, and it's Orlando with the rebound.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
That's good from Worthy on the assist by Giannis.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Scott. No good on that one. Great D that time from Howard. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 3 over Scott. And it's West missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
LeBron's shot is good.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You've got to wrap him up. You've got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion, because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
Here's West following the basket by LeBron James. Duncan with the block. Howard dishes to Worthy. Kobe kicks it over to Worthy. Misses the 3. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Jordan, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Jordan's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here's West. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Off the left rim and out.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Curry, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo, I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Jordan against Kobe. Clock at 6, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Magic trail by 7. Floats it up for Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Michael Jordan on the wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the dunk by LeBron.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Knocked loose. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside Worthy. West finds Bryant. The 3. And James pulls it down.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
The Magic trail by 9. Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Pass to James. With his first shot attempt, Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Giannis inside. Covered by Duncan. Can't cash in from close range. Jordan the pass to Curry. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And Worthy throws it down.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Now here's Jordan. Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, much respect for the defense of Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots.
And the Bulls making a change here. Reed's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Bryant. And Quinn Cook subbed in for West. Now, here's Miles. 4 on the shot clock. Out of hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Chicago leading by 5. To the inside, and Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Cook, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Magic with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Giannis has got 8.
And it's hard not to commend the calm nature and demeanor of the Greek Freak. I mean, even in pressure situations, Antetokounmpo never seems to get outside of himself or never seems to give in to what the defense is trying to do to disrupt it.
2 points. That one goes. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him. And he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league, and there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Ryan is checked in for Jordan. And the Magic making a change here as well. Clemens is checked in.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Here is Cook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. The pass to Giannis. Knocks it loose and stolen by James. Curry with a wide open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Magic trail by 7, and the wide open shot from Miles. Offline with his 3. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. LeBron is running, and Bryant gets it to go. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
LeBron outside. Left side Curry for the 3. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Howard. 6 points for him. Duncan with the block.
That's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
The Bulls leading by 10. Curry deciding where to go with it. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And that one, good.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here is Howard, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Poked away. LeBron outside. And the dunk by James.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here is Cook. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Clemens. Reed covering, and it's blocked. To the middle, here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Offensive rebound. Oh, what a dunk!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
They double-team Curry. One-on-one here. Lobbed up there for Howard. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. LeBron kicks to Bryant. Curry with it. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. LeBron trying to free himself up. A shot by Curry, no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for Chicago. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Magic. It's a 14-point game. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. LeBron James is out there with Reed. Then it's Curry. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Bryant in at the two-guard position.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Miles. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot. And it's Cook missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
James, the pass to Bryant. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. The Magic trail by 19. Pass to Miles. Here is Howard, guarded by O'Neal. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Clemens, defended by Bryant. Tries again, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The intensity Howard brings to the board's admirable. An excellent rebounder who really goes and gets the ball.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Scotty's checked in for Reed. Orlando also making some changes. Kobe comes in for C.J. Miles, and West subs in for Cook.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good for Howard. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lores of the game of college basketball.
Now here's Curry following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Here's Shaq. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, a dominant big man is O'Neal. Superb control inside. And this dude will feast on the interior.
Antetokounmpo.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. West against Bryant. James outside. Launches a 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
James is really a clever player. I mean, he uses trickery as much as he does brute force, proving to be one step ahead of them there.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Michael Jordan is checked in for Chicago. And a switcher also for Orlando. Worthy's checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. O'Neal's got 9 points.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Magic shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Yes, that goes in.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And here is Antetokounmpo. And stolen by James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
You know, when James is looking to score, he puts defenders in really tough spots. And when he's aggressive and tenacious, watch out.
The Bulls shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Free throw good, James. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
West, and Jordan sends it back. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Pull up Jay, and there it is for him. Jordan's got 6 points.
Jordan doing a nice job leaking out slyly. Excellent in transition.
Now here's West. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Bryant. High post Howard. They double team Howard. Shot clock at 5. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
So it's Orlando now. 2 on the clock. Releases. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Chicago's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. That's good from Shaq on the assist by Jordan. Shaq's got 6 here in this quarter.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
West finds Antetokounmpo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And it's the Magic with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by James. Passes to Jordan. Outside, Scott. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Shaq with the slam.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Curry against Kobe. Fires the three. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dishes to Curry. Outside Jordan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Shaq. And the rejection by Giannis. And the dunk by Kobe.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Now here's LeBron. 21 points in the game. It's stolen by West. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Worthy. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Here's Curry. He's got 13. Shoots the three from deep LeBron. Second shot opportunity, O'Neal. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Two shots.
That's good from O'Neal. Chicago making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the 2nd quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's West. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Bryant. Back to West. Here's the three. No good on the shot. And the Bulls going the other way now.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
To the paint, here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
It's Worthy missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 16 points for Steph Curry.
That three ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Howard draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Chicago with the ball. And so Curry will bring it up for Chicago. Outside Jordan. There's the three. With the tip, Duncan on the follow. Duncan's got 6.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Curry against West. The pass to Jordan. Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded closely, and it's sent back by Howard. And now Orlando on the break. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Reed checked in for the Bulls. Bryant comes in for Steph Curry. Cook, he's checked in for the Magic. Duncan kicks to Bryant. And LeBron throws it down.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Pass to West. Here's Worthy. Now Miles. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 3 to shoot. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here is Bryant. He has 5. He kicks it to James. 1:16 left in the first half of basketball. And there's the foul. It goes on C.J. Miles. That's his first foul. Here is Bryant. Passes it to James. Clock at 6. A fader. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Howard. 46 seconds left to play in the first half.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Howard. And both free throws good for Howard. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game. Feeds to LeBron. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And Orlando making a change here. Clemens is checked in. Free throw good, LeBron.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's Clemens. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 29 seconds left in the first half. Outside Jordan. The pass to Reed. And here is LeBron. Here's Duncan over Howard. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. West passes to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, I like the fact that Howard is really good at staying aggressive when he knows he's hot, in attack mode on the offensive end.
Here's James. Another one falls for Chicago.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Rolls out front, opening up a huge gap. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, what is working out there so far tonight?
Defensive end, we rebounded the ball, keeping him off the glass, and being able to execute on the offensive end.
We'll see about the second half. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks. Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 28 points. And Shaq, so many fans know Steph for the deep threes, but Curry is also one of the league's more efficient scorers.
Yeah, career 47% shooter from the field. Hits over 50% from the field one season, which he took 9.
That is. He's just, he was a 3-star recruit coming out of high school. Like, no one thought he was going to be a great player. But no one's worked harder on his skill set. And Steph, who's now won multiple MVPs, has shut up the critics.
And that
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. We've got Antetokounmpo. West is out there with Kobe. Then there's Worthy. And it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
It's Jordan on the wing. Down low. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Now here's West. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Howard, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. He's off on the first. So we can't get either to fall. Here's Bryant. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Curry against Bryant. And Steph Curry gets the three. Curry's got 19 points.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
And finish off by Bryant.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Curry is inside. West on him. Magic have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. It's stolen by Curry. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Again, Curry missing. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Mike Scott's checked in for Shaq. For Orlando, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. And the first one drops.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
And both free throws good for West. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths, shooting in the low 60s last season.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Chicago's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Pass to Curry from the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
West gets the bucket.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. James dishes to Jordan. Inside. And finished off by Scott.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And the rejection by Curry.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And the dunk by Worthy.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Curry against West. The dish to Bryant. And it's off from three-point range.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And, you know, Jordan loves muscling in through contact, takes a lot of pride in overcoming all challenges when he's taking the ball to the hoop.
Down low, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Worthy can't hit.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
To the inside, Scott. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Scott's got his second basket.
You got to love that great assist by Jordan.
Pass to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Safe to say that Curry's going to go down as one of the all-time great free throw shooters.
Cook, he's checked in for the Magic. And so he hits both. Orlando, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Howard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Nice job of concentrating on the basket that time by Howard. He knew he was going to get hit, but kept his eyes on the basket.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
One shot.
And the free throw good from Howard. And here are the Bulls now. Outside Curry. Pulls it up. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 6. Magic moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. That one drops for him. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
But they'll get another chance. Scott, good.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 24 to the left wing. Here's Cook. Bryant trying to free himself up. Cook, good. Cook's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here is Curry. 25 points in the game. And he makes that one.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here is Cook. Outside Bryant. Fires from the wing. And that one is good. 8 points for Kobe Bryant.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant, you got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
LeBron kicks to Curry. 18 feet out. Offensive rebound. To the middle. Here's Scott. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Scott's got 8 points.
You know, Tim Duncan does a nice job, especially when one of his guys is open. That floor awareness of his, dime dropper.
Outside Bryant. To the paint. And Giannis throws it down.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Outside, Scott. To the middle. And Duncan throws it down hard. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Now here's Giannis. 26 points for him. And there's the feed to Cook. It's good. He has 5.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Here's Curry. He's got 27. It's hauled in by Giannis. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Magic. Here is Cook. He has 5. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Curry passes it to James. Duncan with it. Back to James. Shoots over Worthy. And again, no good by Chicago. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the dunk by Worthy.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 12. Orlando grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And it's Cook missing. Well, Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Down low. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
The Bulls have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Some changes for Chicago. Reed comes in for Mike Scott. And it's Bryant in for Curry.
One shot.
And it's the Magic's ball. Giannis kicks to Kobe. Back to Giannis. Orlando moving the ball around. Miles, that's good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Bryant. 5 points in the game. Short. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Well, when you watch MJ, Michael Jordan, the championship mentality is obvious. He gives his team everything he has to win games, and then some.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 8. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and Bryant gets it to go. Kobe's got 6 points in the quarter.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
Here's Reed. And they double up Jordan. And the pass to LeBron. And again, no good by Chicago. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's Miles missing. Bulls shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. LeBron's shot is good.
I'll tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Clemens passes to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Inside, here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down hard.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside, Kobe. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
West is checked in for Bryant.
At the line for the Bulls. 1 shot.
1 shot.
The free throw drops for Bryant. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Here's Clemens. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And so it's Chicago with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Bryant. Duncan out there with Reed. Then it's Curry. And it's Jordan in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
On defense, Chicago. Miles dishes to Giannis. Bucket is good. And that's now 30 points for Giannis.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Jordan against Worthy. Jordan the pass to Bryant. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry with the 3. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And that's now 30 points for Steph Curry.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Duncan. Not going to go that time. Good D by Giannis. Throws it up high. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Jordan. Curry on the wing. And the Bulls, another three.
Well, it's good to see Jordan focus on distributing the ball some. I mean, an all-around talent, one of the greatest ever, who does everything for this team.
Now, here's Miles. To the inside. That's good from Worthy on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Michael Jordan on the wing. Back to Curry. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Now here's West. Pass to Giannis. Here's Worthy. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Miles against Curry. Bryant. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And it's West missing. Well, Chicago's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Curry, good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Clemens. Up and in on the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Passes it to Jordan. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And the playmaking ability, Curry, good at looking out for his guys and getting them the ball.
Here's Reed. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Mike Scott's checked in for Chicago.
One shot.
That free throw good from Reed. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Kicks it to Worthy. Here's Clemens. Pass to West. 5 on the clock. Again, the Magic score.
Boy, I like how Antetokounmpo takes his time on these shots. No rush. Measures what he wants. That mid-range game, Jay, of his, really starting to get better.
Now here's Jordan. Scott can't get it to go. West outside. To the paint. Here's Giannis. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Jordan. They double-team Curry. He feeds it to Scott. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Scott's got 10 points in just the second half. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Outside Curry. Got a piece of it. Reed kicks to Bryant. Outside for Curry. They double-team Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Here are the Magic now. For Orlando, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. West passes to Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
And Orlando making a change here. Howard's checked in. Free throw good. Giannis. The Bulls have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 40 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
It's really easy to understand why this team thinks so highly of Antetokounmpo. I mean, a smart player, he takes high percentage shots, and he's team first in his approach.
Curry's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Here's Jordan. Jerry West making his last shot. Reed dishes to Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 43 points.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Here's West, and he banks in the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Always looking to drive in attack mode constantly. When the D gives him a lane, he tears him up.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Passes it to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Here's Jordan following the bucket by Orlando. Now here's Giannis. Pass to Clemens. Good ball movement here by the Magic. They grab their own miss, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Such a great rebounder, athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Curry passes to Jordan. Outside Bryant from outside the arc, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Here's Scott to the middle. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
West outside. And there's the pass to Miles. Back to West. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
And so in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
Here's Jordan, and it's sent back by Howard. And now running up the court, West pushing it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. Chicago making a switch here. James is checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Worthy's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
The Bulls shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Now, here is Reed. At the top of the key, Curry. It's Chicago with another bucket.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Clemens. Inside, here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And so here is Chicago. James looking around. Here's Curry. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Clemens. Now Howard.
2 minutes.
Pass to Worthy. He kicks it to Miles. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Passes to Curry. And Scott has it in the corner. Here's LeBron. And the layup's good off the glass. LeBron's got 35 in the game.
Well, the work ethic of LeBron is admirable. I mean, even when he's not involved in the play, he's still getting it done on the glass.
Antetokounmpo against Scott. And Giannis throws it down hard.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
1:21 left to play here in the fourth. He dishes it to James. Down low. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Worthy. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. I mean, the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Now, here is Reed. Up top, Curry. LeBron against Worthy. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bryant. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Howard. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Pass to Howard. Lays it up and banks it in. Howard's got 33.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now here's James. Kicks to Scott. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And the Bulls with another miss. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.